Hey busy moms, if you find that you like this channel, why don't you go ahead and throw us a thumbs up and subscribe
Car
to our channel.
Chronicles. Good morning, moms. Good morning, busy moms on the go. It's your girl Nashira, and I am back here with another video. So today is Car Chronicle Talk. Car Chronicle Talk, guys. And we're going to talk about, and sorry you guys going to hear all the shake and rattle and rolls in the car. Y'all just going to have to roll with us because this morning we are rolling. I just dropped the kids off, guys. We got all the kids out the house, y'all. Ooh, and my stand is broken, so I might be a little tilted to the side, but y'all just hang with it until I order me a new one. I said I was gonna order one. I still haven't done it. Oh my god, my bad. I just dropped all the kids off. Now I'm going to get Paul so he can drop me off at the emergency room, because yeah. Okay, guys, so back to the Car Chronicles. So when you think you have it all figured out, or when you're right on the verge of having it figured out, and then boom, smack you dab in the face and say, you still got some fine tuning up to do. So y'all, listen. Everybody had to be in school all within, at least I thought, within about a 30, 40, about more of a 30, 35 minute period. At least I thought. So the first couple of days, everybody was late for school. Everybody. And I didn't want my sixth grader, sorry guys, I didn't want my sixth grader to start off on the wrong foot, but hey, things happening, that's just what it is, okay? So I fine-tuned how to, we're gonna have to get up a little earlier, y'all. At least the sixth grader, because he's good about getting up and getting dressed and going to do what he needs to do, and then he'll lay back down if need be. So anywho, we fine-tuned it to get him in school, and I'm like, okay, well, you just gonna have to wait at school for a few more minutes, 10 minutes until they open up, and then you can go in the library or whatever. So we fine-tuned him. We get him to school, so he gonna just have to be there a little early, because school don't start for him till 8:05. And if you gotta be there at 7:30, 7:40, then hey, you just gonna have to sit out there and make it work. Here it is. My assumptions were, or thoughts were, that the kids were still on the old school schedule. I'm thinking the kids are on the old school schedule from last year due to the pandemic. They had different little intervals of being at school, like 10 minutes apart. So like maybe one had to be there at 8:10, and then 8:25, and then 8:35. Okay, so I'm thinking they're still on that one. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go drop Barry off, get back. They should be dressed by the time I get back, so they wasn't really dressed. So anyway, so that would make them late. Okay, now I fine-tuned it this morning to get everybody, at least I thought, to school on time. I pull up to the school again today, and I'm like, okay, how come every time I come, there's no sort of traffic, there's no parents just now leaving, like everybody's gone already. Listen, y'all, I wish I had my shades. I'm gonna give me some shades, y'all. Listen, y'all. Something said call that office. Well, I have the number, a main number to call one of the ladies. I called the lady. I'm like, excuse me. I said, what time are the kids supposed to be at school? Hold on one second, guys. Okay, I don't know where I left off yet, y'all. But that was a kid's school call, and Bryce left his sweater. So now I gotta go all the way back to the doggone school. I'm trying to get to the emergency room before it gets too late. Okay, so oh, what was I saying? Okay, so anyway, I don't know what I was saying. The lady, so she tells me that the kids' school. Oh, I told her, I said, I don't know. All the cars are gone. What time does, sorry guys if I'm frowning up, my back is hurting. What time does the kids need to be at school? And she was like, the kids have to be at school at 8:10. And I'm like, oh, okay, so there's no more 8:25, 8:35, 8:10, none of that stuff. She said, oh, I'm so sorry. She said, no. She said that was just last year's for the pandemic. Excuse me, for the pandemic. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, then that explains why there's always no one at the school, no parents leaving, none of that. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. She said, no. She said, I will definitely explain to their teacher. She said, it's okay. So now I'm like, okay, well, I explained to her how I kind of fine-tuned everybody being in school. Well, hell, everybody have to be at school within a 10-minute period. Except for the little ones that have to be at school at 8:30. But the bigger ones, their time is 10 minutes apart. And my daughter sure doesn't wake up early. I gotta figure this out now. I got to figure this out.